Hey guys, my name's Wes. Hope you all are doing well. Thanks for watching. I just had another Clash Royale video that I wanted to share with you. Thought I'd talk about a deck that's a little bit different for me. If you've seen any of my previous videos, most of the stuff that I've posted are videos or decks where you have a tank and then you get a big push going and try to build up a bunch of units behind the tank. So I was I was kind of stuck in a rut. I was wanting to do something a little bit different. So I decided to just look through the top players on the leaderboard and just maybe get an idea of what some other people were playing and just try out another deck. And this is a deck I ran across. This is a hog cycle deck. You can see the average elixir cost is 2.8, so that's really low. Obviously not the lowest. I think the lowest is 1.7 or 8 or something crazy like that, but this is pretty low and you can cycle through cards really fast. I wasn't completely sure what to expect right off the bat with this deck, but I started playing with it and I think I won my first 5 or 6 games straight with it, so it was pretty impressive. Now this is the guy that I found it from, and at the time he was I believe he was number 2 on the local leaderboards. He's number 6 right now, and that's the final boss. He's sitting at 5,392 trophies, so as you can see, he's pretty good. He's actually got a different deck listed now, but the deck I'm going to show you is what he was using at the time. This was yesterday. And he's also, I actually stumbled across his YouTube channel about an hour after I started playing with this deck, so I'll link you to his channel too. He seems to be a pretty cool guy and he's putting out some good videos, and he's got some videos explaining his own deck as well. So I'll link you to his videos also, but I thought I'd show you some of mine, my replays, and maybe play a couple of live games with this. So let's see what we can do. Alright, so here was the very first game that I played with this deck, and again, I was not sure how to use it. I was just like, I'm just gonna jump into it and kind of see what happens. And yeah, so I was like, well, I may as well throw out the hog, throw out the ice thing. I forget the name of the little, what's it called? Ice spirit, that's what it's called. And just see what we can get going. And right off the bat, there's a third of his tower gone, and we're already holding off pretty well. Now the ice golem, I hadn't used him much as well either, but I was pretty amazed at how good on defense it is. It can soak up quite a bit of damage and really draw. It works almost like the graveyard or some of the other defensive units, or just try, you can take the focus off your tower or off your other units that really matter, and it only costs 2 elixir, so that's pretty low elixir for what it can do. And there again, you can see I threw my ice spirit behind the hog and it finished off his graveyard, and now his tower is already almost gone. Just a fireball and a log or whatever would take that out. So at this point, I'm just kind of waiting to see what he's going to do, and I'm like, well, may as well go ahead and get a push. And this is really strong too. Archers behind the ice golem just can do a ton of damage. And the graveyard is such good defense. I mean, the graveyard really fits in like every single deck there is pretty much. And you can see I used it right there to keep his giant skeleton off of my tower, keep it from doing the explosion damage off of my tower. And basically we're just sort of cycling through stuff at this point. So throw down the hog, throw down the log to take out most of his graveyard there. Unfortunately, I didn't wait long enough. I should have waited until it was about at half. If you throw out your log when the graveyard is about half health, it'll take out the whole thing, even the skeletons that spawn afterwards. So little tip for you. I didn't know he had the tornado, but it didn't really do a whole lot. And here we're just getting another push going. Throwing that hog rider out and really just keeping the damage off of our towers, keeping the focus off of our towers, making him play as much defense as possible. So archers, I don't really know what that tornado was supposed to do other than pull my archers a little bit closer, but again, it kept him completely off of my tower. So there you go, guys. You can see the very first game I played with this, he basically didn't get any damage on my towers at all. So I thought that was pretty good first start. Let's see about the next game. Alright, so here's a match, I guess I played against Jesus. I figured I'd lose that one. So here again, I'm just kind of chilling, just kind of waiting. Figured I'd maybe throw my graveyard out first, just kind of see what he does. And I haven't seen Elixir pump much. It doesn't seem to be used a whole lot these days. So at this point, I'm kind of getting the idea, sort of the hang of the deck, and I throw my Ice Golem out, and then the Hog Rider behind it, and just pushes right up, and there we are, almost half tower gone already. And now again, just kind of waiting, building up Elixir. We're slightly ahead on Elixir at this point. I'm like, well, may as well just continue the rotation. So we'll throw the graveyard back out, and I wasn't expecting Sparky. Haven't seen a whole lot of those either, to be honest. So he's gonna do a Sparky giant push, and then throw barbarians out, and figure log is a good effort here, and our archers will just completely clean that up. And now again, we've got stuff going at his tower, and he's gonna have to defend. So I throw a hog out while his tower is distracted, and we can get off a few more swings just like that. So he's down to 700 hit points on his tower now. And once again, graveyard to just kind of distract a little bit and keep the focus off our tower. That's mostly what it's used for. So the whole point of this deck, as you can see, is just kind of cycle back through the rotations quickly, getting that the Ice Golem out, and getting your Mega Minion, archers, throwing the Hog Rider behind. I didn't sort of catch on till later. If he's got a big push going down one lane, the best thing you can do is throw your Hog Rider in the opposite lane. So I should have probably thrown my hog in the left lane there. But again, you can see we easily countered his push. And it's there's 30 seconds left. And again, I'm just trying to defend, keep his focus off my tower, throw stuff out, fireball all that. And Mega Minion will definitely do some work there. Now we can get our hog out, and he's going to try to zap, but that's not going to do a whole lot of good. And yeah, gives the crying face out because he knows he's in trouble right there. And now all we got to do is just fireball. We're in overtime, but yeah, he knows it's only a matter of time. One hit, there we go, and that's good game. Thumbs up from him. Good game, Jesus. Alright, here's another one. I wanted to show you how you can defend against a hog deck. That last game was more against bigger units, the giants coming in. So we'll throw out our Ice Golem, throw the archers out, and that was a pretty bad log actually. That wasn't good. I should have saved my 3 elixir for that one. Just throwing down the graveyard, keeping focus off, like I've been saying. Just pretty standard. And now that his tower's distracted, throw the Hog Rider out. Just try to get some chip damage in. All we want, we're not trying to take down the whole tower right now. We're just trying to get a few swings with that Hog Rider in. That's the whole point of this deck, really. A couple of swings and he's going to be at a third or half, and you do that a couple of times, getting that hog all the way to his tower, and that's going to be GG. He's also getting some damage in on our tower, which is to be expected. It's a little hard to defend against. And come on, get a hit in. He's gonna throw out his Mega Minion and keep the damage off his tower, but we're gonna take that out easily. And now we'll get in another push, throwing the Ice Spirit along behind to freeze. And there we go, log. And that log really helped me get some extra hits off. I would have had one, maybe two less hits on his tower with my Hog Rider if I hadn't have thrown that log out to take those skeletons from the graveyard out. And once again, just kind of build back up. I kind of had a feeling that he would throw his Hog Rider out, so figured we may as well just get some defense. And that was pretty much the world's worst fireball. At least I got some damage on his tower. I was trying to hit his archers, but just threw it out there a little bit too late. And at this point, I'm like, we'll just fireball again, and one hit from our hog should do it. And then basically all we got to do is play defense at this point. So again, with this deck, we're not really trying to necessarily go for 3 crown victory. Just trying to get the chip damage in with the hog and basically play defense and do our best on holding their pushes off until we get the win. And that's pretty much what we've done these 3 games, as you can see. So I decided to maybe put some pressure on the left side. You will get 2 and 3 crowns occasionally. It's not all the time though, and usually just because you don't have enough time in the game. So there we go, good game. All right, let's go ahead and just hop into a live match. Let's see how it plays out. Play against Antonio, and we don't have our hog up yet, so let's just put Tombstone out, and then build back up, see what he's gonna do. Let's maybe push opposite lane if he's gonna do that. This deck is so cheap to cycle through. I think we can. Oh wow, he's gonna lightning that whole thing. That's a pretty good value there. That's all right. We'll hog and Ice Spirit, and now we should be back out to. Oh man, I thought he was gonna go for our Tombstone. We'll just put Tombstone a little closer, whatever. Let's get archers. Once that Lava Hound pops, archers should be able to clean that up pretty fast. And actually, that was a pretty decent job defending, honestly. So now, at this point, let's get Hog Rider and Ice Spirit, and hope he doesn't. All right, there we go. Not bad, not bad. So both his towers are at half now, and we can just log this down. And we'll go ahead and play some defense here with our Ice Golem. So we'll drop the Tombstone just a little closer this time. That way his Lava Hound goes for it. And you know what, we'll just yeah, that's fine. We'll keep going for the same side here. Let's do archers. Again, all I need is a swing or two with that hog. That's really all I care about. We can get the log. That wasn't a great log. Fireball's fine. Not bad. Okay, let's do Ice Golem, Hog Rider, and put our archers up here too. And now let's log. Alright, come on, hit the... Oh, I missed the guards. And let's see if we can catch all this stuff in the fireball. Not too bad. And now we just basically got to keep playing defense. We might try going for opposite side. Oof. Yeah, let's go ahead and throw log out. Maybe it'll hit his guards. That'd be great. Well, yeah, let's try opposite side. Tombstone. Oh, there we go. And let's put our Mega Minion behind. Boy, he loves his lightning. And Hog, Ice. I don't care about that damage, that's fine. See, they have such a hard time getting to our tower. We can just keep playing defense. We may not even... this might even be a tie. Maybe... I should have probably gotten fireballs out a little quicker. Ooh, we might get the win off here. Oh, one more hit. One more hit. There we go. Nice, nice. So that wasn't the best game, most well-played game, as you can see. But it still did the job. We got the job done. And Lava Hounds are pretty difficult to defend against. That was a pretty decent job defending there, I would say. Made a few mistakes, few careless decisions. Always makes me a little nervous playing live while I'm recording because I don't want to mess up. I want to win every game. So I made a few mistakes, just hasty plays. But as you can see, really pretty strong deck. Honestly, like I said, when I first started playing this deck, I think it was like 5 or 6 games in a row straight right off the bat that I won without any practice, without even figuring out this deck or knowing how it plays. So like I said, the guy that put this deck together, he seems pretty cool. I'll leave the link to his YouTube channel. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you decide to try it out. Hit the sub button. I would appreciate any follows. Hit the thumbs up button as well. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.